The number 10 bottom seller of 2021 was... Why? Welcome to the annual review. We're going to talk about the 2021 polish sales report from Holo Taco. The best and the worst. Data scope and limitations. Basically, the unit of analysis will be the number of bottles per shade sold in 2021. It does include polishes released this or last year, 2021, but also polishes released prior to, so that can bias the data. Limited edition polishes have a ceiling. So for example, Existential Crisis or any of the Remix collection, those have a set number of polishes that aren't restocked. So once they hit that ceiling, even if they sell out immediately and they were like a really good seller, they're unable to catch up to other polishes and sales because we're just not making more of them. Okay, let's go. Top sellers of 2021. Can we get some guesses in the chat? One Coat Black, Peach Tea, Electrostatic, Coral Chaser, Everything Taco. You guys have some pretty good guesses. We're gonna do a countdown. We're gonna go through 1 to 10. The number 10 best-selling polish at Holo Taco in 2021, if you're looking at individual SKUs purchased, was Duct Tape Gray. This kind of shocked me, honestly. I did not think any color cremes would be in the top 10. I was like, no, it's gotta be all Holo, all specialty stuff. But yeah, Duct Tape Gray was a really strong seller. I know, like, it's so weird. I mean, I love it, obviously. It's kind of like my vibe because it's so different. I wouldn't have expected it. You guys tell me, why did you buy Duct Tape Gray? It's one of the Pantone colors of 2021. Yeah, good point. You guys like it to do matte gradients with? That's a good one. Your favorite color is gray. Gray is a good neutral base. It's a subtle color you can wear anywhere. Unicorn skins look good over it. That's a great point. It really does. It's beautiful. Okay, let's move on. Number 9, Aurora Unicorn Skin. Ooh! I'm not shocked that Aurora Unicorn Skin was in the top 10. It is a classic, and you know what's more interesting is that this was released in 2020, so it's like old, but it's in the top 10 from this year. Let's go to number 8. Lavender Syrup. You guys really love purple. I am noticing. Purple and gray so far are the favorites. Number 7, Existential Crisis, which is kind of very impressive that a limited edition polish got up on the top 10 list because it had a ceiling cap, which always makes me think like, wait a second, if there was no cap and we had unlimited quantities, would it have made it to number 1? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Okay, we'll do a poll. Do you have an Existential Crisis? Oh damn, less than half of you have it. Okay, interesting. Let's move on to number 6. Gold Flake Taco, which is just so pleasant and wonderful and kind of like shocking. I don't know, because it's not Holo. I really think this one spoke to a different kind of customer who wanted something more refined, a little more sophisticated. All right, let's move on to number 5, Electrostatic. You guys guessed this one well though. It was our first black Holo, probably one of my favorite linear Holos because I really like black Holo. And it's just, you know, it's really hard to make a good black linear Holo that is dark enough, but also hollow enough. One of my faves. Let's move to the next one. Number 4, Holo Taco bestseller, a creme? What? This was surprising because it was only released in September of last year. This was probably one of the most shocking findings for me, that a creme is number 4 bestseller. The Queen of England would wear this while eating tea and crumpets. Absolutely, she would. Yes. Oh, speaking of tea, man, my tea is getting low. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Flaky Holo Taco. My favorite child. I am not surprised. Also, this was released in 2019, so presumably most of the sales of this happened a long time ago, before 2021. Is that my tea?
That's your tea.
Thanks, man. Menchie says hi. Should we check in on Menchie? Menchie is loving this data session. So Flaky Holo Taco, a classic, an original. The reason why Holo Taco needed to exist as a brand, honestly, was Flaky Holo Taco. I am proud that Flaky Holo Taco, something so unique, is truly one of our top sellers because it reassures me that the Holo Taco brand and like what we sell and what it's about is something that, you know, is doing well. Proud mama, yeah, that's me. Let's go to number 2. What do you guys think is number 2 and 1? What could possibly beat out Flaky Holo Taco? Ben, you just spoiled it. You spoiled it by pinning it. The number 2 bestseller was not Milky White. What? A white nail polish? This makes me happy too, but also very surprised. Why? You guys tell me why, because you bought it. We need the basics. White and black are staples. Nail art dude, and it's opaque white and not milky. Okay, so that would be what I would say. New formula and brush. That's a good point. So maybe more people purchased it after the reformulation. We're gonna go to number 1. The top seller of 2021 at Holo Taco was just a black nail polish. Are we surprised? No, we are not surprised. We love her. She is an icon, a legend, been around since the beginning. That's right, everybody. One Coat Black is the MVP. She has never been reformulated because she has always been the best. I absolutely hate, more than anything in this world, black nail polishes that are milky. Why, Mr. Drugstore, do you sell black nail polishes that take 4 coats to be opaque? It just does not make sense. It's kind of been my mission to just make an actually good black nail polish that is opaque in 1 coat. We worked really long and hard to get this formula perfect, and it's still the top seller 2 years later, which is amazing. Let's look at the summary slide. One Coat Black has dominated 2021. Look at it go. What makes me proud though is looking at the top 10. A lot of these are like specialty polishes I think make Holo Taco unique and kind of stand out. But then we also have some basics like black, not milky white, and I hope that the reason why it's there is just because it's just such a good product. Now I'm gonna paint my nails. I'm gonna paint my nails with the winners. So for bases, I'll use these 5. And then these 2 toppers were also next in line. Which polish did you expect to see in the top 10 that wasn't there? I was definitely expecting from a color scheme perspective to see more reds and pinks and purples. Look at that, that's 1 coat. Yeah, bitch. What do you guys think should have come in the top 10? Naughty List? Yeah, Naughty List was a favorite this year, I think, for the Christmas collection. But as I'm learning, people don't really want the glitters as much as I want glitter. My fave is What Do You Pink? Yeah, I love that pink. Full Charge was robbed. Oh, can't get better than that. That's it, no second coat required. The teal and Existential Crisis. Yes, Katie, you see the teal jelly come through on the first coat. What are Christine's top 3 favorite Holo Taco polishes? Probably, this is gonna sound so biased because we just looked at the results, but One Coat Black, because it's just such a classic. Flaky Holo Taco, I've always maintained that. And then I wanna say like, oh fuck, Electrostatic too, that's just too predictable. If I were to pick a different color, I'd probably say Magenta Jelly. I love that color, and our linear holo formula is just perfect. I don't care if I'm biased, but it is perfect. Stunning. We love the dark mood. And now we're gonna add a Holo Taco and a Gold Flake Taco. So we have Classy, and then we have Classic. Aurora on Electrostatic. Fine, you convinced me. Wow, that's pretty. We're gonna do best sellers on my good hand and worst sellers on my other hand later. I'm just gonna add a Classy Taco, which was the actual top seller at Holo Taco. It's the top sellers of 2021. It's a dark, it's a mood, it's special effects, it's everything that I am glad Holo Taco is turning out to be. A couple more slides on best sellers. What were the best selling tacos? Toppers in English. So we know that Flaky Holo Taco, Gold Flake, and Aurora were the best sellers in the top 10, but how did they compare to the other types of toppings? We had Linear Holo Taco, a classic, make any manicure hollow. Then Galactic Unicorn Skin, Solar Unicorn Skin, Scattered Holo Taco, Lunar Unicorn Skin, Cosmic Unicorn Skin, Sonic Unicorn Skin, which is the blue one, and then Everything Taco. But there's a big asterisk here because sales we're capped. We sold out. So it's only low because that's how many were available individually. So you guys surprised at these results for tacos? Gold Flaky wasn't included in the tea bundle if you bought it after the box set, so you had to buy them individually. That is a great point, Julia. Probably part of the explanation why Gold Flake Taco is higher here. But that still means people sought out to get it on its own, which does say something. Surprise Galactic is so high and Lunar not higher. Yeah, good point. I think Lunar is just like such a stunning universal topper. Lunar is also one that looks really good over light colors. Like it looks beautiful over white. It looks like icing. Galactic is green. Yeah, why? Green is a weird thing to expect more in the forefront there, but you know, maybe people like that it shifts to purple. Do other brands do this? Do what? An award show for their best and worst sellers of the prior year? I don't know. Essie could never. Essie, show me your data. Okay, next slide, please. Of all the cremes, this is more of a color analysis because we're really taking away special formulas here and we're just honing in on like what colors are people buying. I excluded One Coat Black and Not Milky White from this chart just because they were so much higher that it made it much harder to see the differences between the shorter bars here. So just of the colors, this is how the distribution looks. One more really important thing I need to point out though, is that the Life's a Beach cremes, so Seafoam Home, the Flores Guava, and One Mel and followers, appear to be low sellers here, but they actually had one of the largest or most amounts of bundles sold. So if you counted the bundles, it would push those ones up. Kind of explains why those are lower-ish. So what do you guys think? The bottom 5 are my most worn cremes of the year. The bright colors at the bottom, so confusing. Yeah, so I think like the Flora is Guava and One Melon followers would probably be more over here if you included the bundle fact, but all the numbers would kind of change. I don't know if it's my bias or whatever, but like the first third of this is like my color scheme. And personally, I am less likely to put these springy, more neutral cremes on my nails. So I don't know if this is just telling me that the Holo Taco customer base is more like me in their decisions of which colors they like too as cremes. But I just find that interesting that this chart is definitely so different than what a drugstore would produce. And now we're gonna move on to the bottom 10 sellers. This is going to be so sad. Predictions, what do you guys think? Xyler? We'll see if Xyler makes it or doesn't make it, shall I say. Glitters, sadly. Frosted Metals, Multichromes, Banana Hacks, Frozen Bananas. Oh, Ben will be offended. Let's start with number 10. The number 10 bottom seller of 2021 was Blue Freezy. Why? I love Blue Holo. No! I am shocked. I am as depressed as this color blue. This is my favorite Blue Holo. What? I know, silly munchkins for life. Royal Blue doesn't look good on you? Impossible. I literally do not believe you. I thought there'd be a bunch of yellows in the bottom. Oh, this is just number 10, okay? Let's continue. The Flores Guava. Aww. My guess, as I explained from the previous cremes chart, is twofold. I think that A, it's a creme polish. And this one is more popular seasonally, I think, too. There's also the fact that it was included in the Life's a Beach bundle, which sold really well as a bundle, but individually less people were picking up the Flores Guava. Wow, I don't like pinks, but I thought this was a pretty color. And we're not saying this is an ugly color, or that's not what I'm saying. I think this is a nice color. I think this looks wonderful under Cosmic Unicorn Skin. Let's move on to the next one. Cheap Champagne! Why? This, I have to say, I'm disappointed. Yeah. Are you kidding me? This is not okay. I do not accept this data point. I am shook. This really hurts me. Yeah. You know why? Because rose gold is one of the most popular colors, shades for like everyone since Michael Kors came out with rose gold watches in 2002. So why is this on the bottom list? I don't know. I'm sorry, but the customer is just wrong sometimes, right? Let's move on to the next one. The number 7, One Melon followers, we are not surprised. And again, I think the reason is similar to the Flores Guava. Not a color I care about. It's not the most flattering for me. This one's my favorite creme. I'm wearing that now. See, chat has different viewpoints. You're done. You're done. What you guys want us to, you want to discontinue this? We're not even asking or suggesting that yet. All right, let's move on to number 6. So yeah, a multi-chrome, which hasn't been on any lists yet. Did you guys forget we sell multi-chrome? Chameleon Coat was the green polish of our multi-chromes. I'm not surprised about this one. Unfortunately, green overall seems to be like a poor performer. And also when you think about wanting colors to shift into cool colors, I can see how some of the other ones that have purple in them or blue or pink are more of the fan favorites. So this kind of makes sense to me. It's very unique though. It's just that I think the shades of green are less favored in general. I need more green. You say this, but will you buy them? Let's move on to number 5. We're getting up there. I mean, down there. R.I.P. to gift receipt. I guess you guys want a gift receipt for this one because you didn't love it so much. You guys are surprised? You're like me. Wait, what? It's one of my faves. I need it. Oh my God, I'm wearing that now. I'm shocked. Yo, I have the same mood as you. I'm also like, excuse me? People are definitely sleeping on the Frosted Metals. You know what? I absolutely agree with you. Gift receipt was a classic silver foil polish that I felt like was an obvious staple. Who doesn't need a silver foil polish in their collection, right? Like, duh. All right, let's move on. Orange drink. I'm not surprised at this one. You know, it's orange. Orange seems to not be a popular color with nails. I think most of us aren't that surprised at this result, right? As an individual, people are not buying orange drink, but they are buying it when they buy the rainbow bundle set, just like Blue Freezy. So I would really push towards not discontinuing orange drink, because if we discontinue it, we don't have the real 7 colors of the rainbow in this amazing, colorful, bright, opaque linear holo formula. So like that's my thinking. I'm like, I'm not discontinuing this. Excuse me, did I don't think so. I would have to riot if it was discontinued. Do you really though? Like people say this, they have strong attitudes, but then like how often do you wear it, you know? Moving on to number 3. Lemon spritzer. Aww. I am so sad. Why? Why, Chad? Why? Not surprised. What do you mean not surprised? Okay, fine. It was expected, you know, but we gotta take our time to grieve. Yellow was never really like the favorite color for nails, let's be honest. Okay, you guys tell me, what do you think are in the top bottom 2 sellers of 2021? What could possibly be worse? Xyler? The green Frosted Metal? Mint Money, you mean? Probably a creme. Better not be Xyler. The second worst selling polish of 2021 was Lemon Sucker. I guess it sucks then. Not surprised at this one for the same reason as Lemon Spritzer. It's just another lemon. I guess people don't like lemons. That's not what they're picking off the tree. I think making a linear holo that is this bright and yellow and opaque is very difficult to do, and I'm very proud of the team at the lab. I think it's beautiful in terms of formula and intensity of holo. It's just, yeah, it's not everyone's favorite color. Unfortunately, yellow is gross. Megan! Now let's go to the number 1 worst seller. What's the number 1? Cold shoulder. I guess we have no shoulder to cry on anymore. She's a beautiful Frosted Metal, a beautiful blue Frosted Metal, and people have overlooked her, disregarded her, left her out to freeze. I can't believe this. What the hell, man? But the good news is, guys, did you not notice that we saved Xyler? We saved Xyler, guys. Sad to report that we had 3 Frosted Metals in the bottom 10 as individual sales. So yeah, this is just unfortunately telling me that people don't like Frosted Metals as much. And now I have to report that we are discontinuing Cold Shoulder. Aww. Can I get an RIP in the chat for Cold Shoulder? It is official, we are discontinuing Cold Shoulder. All brands discontinue things. Making everything all the time is unsustainable. Yes, I appreciate that. I hope that people realize that too. We have over 80 nail polishes now. It's just not, it doesn't make sense. And here's the summary slide of the bottom 10 nail polishes sold in 2021. So Blue Freezy sold almost twice as well as Cold Shoulder, polish graveyard on the website, please? I was thinking about that, like how it would be fun to have a page that's just like retired nail polishes rather than calling it graveyard. Maybe it's like nail polishes that went into retirement and we could include limited edition polishes. Okay, now let's paint. In honor of the worst performing nail polishes, we're gonna paint our nails with the bottom 5. Blue and orange, basically. So this is what we're gonna go in and paint our other hand. Like, can you find this kind of coverage in yellow, in linear hollow, anywhere? Now let's go in with cold shoulder, the loser. Justice for cold shoulder. Like, come on, what is wrong with people? Can you make it seasonal instead? What, the frosted metals? This is the problem. If we make everything around the holiday season seasonal, then that means that every holiday we have to ramp up production and make all the frosted metals again and all the Christmas glitters again. And that's just also not possible. And yeah, we're not just gonna sell things based on what's the most popular. Because if I did that, we would only be selling pink and red and beige cremes, and then I would die. I want to do cooler colors, like duct tape gray is a winner. A drugstore could never. Guys, this is gift receipt. Look at that. Okay, let me just add a glossy taco to seal in the fate of these 5 lowest performers. What a choice though. Like, this is definitely a manicure combination I would never have put together. Definitely Tide Pod vibes in this mani. Oh my God, you're right, Tide. There you go.
What do you think?
What do you think of the bottom 5 worst sellers at Holo Taco in 2021? Look at this mood compared to this mood, right? That is saying a lot. We definitely like the classics, the staples, the tacos, white, but then mostly dark otherwise. And then we don't like orange, yellow, and frosted metals. But this is a good exercise to do. I like learning about this, and it's kind of fun to pay tribute to the best and worst sellers. But yeah, overall, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's purchased or, just participated in the Simply community. Holo Taco has done so much better than I could have ever imagined. I am so thankful for you guys continuing to show up for Holo Taco and for new people discovering it. And I'm so proud of everything Holo Taco has accomplished so far, honestly. Like, I've put my life and soul into the brand, but yeah, it's because I love it. All right, everyone, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.